notice that the paint here is already cracking, but they're asking $101,000 for it. No one's paying $100,000 for a Jeep Wrangler. This is an insane markup. So something I was told is that the tariffs have not affected the Hyundai dealer yet. And most of these Elantras that I'm seeing are built in Korea because the VIN number starts with KMH instead of 5. If they start with 5, they're built in North Carolina. But these ones are built in South Korea. This one, windows down, still has everything on it. But if we come over here, we have something much cooler. This Elantra N. I don't remember what the color was called, but if I got one, it would be definitely in this color. You can see it's got some, it's kind of dirty from transport. Look at that. Still's got the protective wrap on the wheel caps, center caps, whatever you want to call it. There's a window sticker. $37,720, not bad, especially since the tariffs have not hit it yet. And this one's locked, so I can't sit inside of it. We also got another Elantra N right here. This one is black. Still got all the transport wrap on it. This one's nice. There's a window sticker. Yep, built in Korea. Window sticker, $35,760. So yeah, no tariffs have affected these cars yet. So what I'm gonna do is go to a different dealer, probably right across the street, and see what's up. So yeah, if you see, these Tucsons are built in South Carolina, or wherever they build them. Oh, this one's a Korean model. So yeah, this one was built in Korea, and this one was built here in America. So I can't imagine the difference between this Korean car and this American car is that the American car might be cheaper depending on where they source their parts from versus the cars built in Korea, because they are being tariffed because they're not here built in the US, which I don't know if that makes sense, but I just hope that made sense. This 2025 Sequoia Platinum, window sticker price of $86,048, and there is a little bit of a markup. It says right there, $86,746. Not bad. It's probably the accessories, door edge, cup guards, whatever. 25 Sequoia and windshield pearl. This one's pretty nice. Of course, these ones are all locked, so I can't even show you guys inside. Got this 1794. Ooh, look at the suspension on this one. That's sick. Everything's exposed. Look at that interior and everything. 1794. And the window sticker is $75,076 after all the added optional stuff. That's pretty expensive for a truck, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not sure if it's worth it either, because the V6s that they put in here, horrible reliability, by the way, but nonetheless. But here, right here, oh wait, it's a Tundra. I thought this was a Tacoma. I'm gonna go try and find a Tacoma, but ooh, look at this, new 4Runner. Hold up, new 4Runner. Oh, and a GR Corolla and a GR86. Okay, we're getting it good. $57,000, and the retail price is $52,000. So there is definitely a markup right here. First markup of the day, and I bet you this is a tariff price. So I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, this thing is just really nice on the inside. I love these new 4Runners. Like, that is crazy. And this silver hood scoop, everything just completes the look with this one. But this GR Corolla, these are built in Japan along with the 86s. So if we come over here, damn, that is an insane markup. $5,783 for a total price of $49,000 when the total retail price is $43,932. That is beyond me, but like, bro, I mean, for a GR Corolla, I'm not even sure if it's even worth it, considering reliability, but it's still a really nice car, really fun to drive. I think this one's unlocked. Nope, this one is not unlocked, so I can't show you the inside, but yeah, quad exhaust on this one. And this GR86 right here, hold up. So you see, some of their cars do not even have markups at all. Like, this is just the final price, $39,384 for this Prius Limited Silver. And I bet you the same goes for this one right here with these very nice red accents on the inside. Oh, wait, markup, 686. Oh, I don't really think that's a markup. I think that's accessory cost. 39,000. Not bad, not bad. These ones are pretty nice. I like this black one too. And then you've got a Corolla all the way down there, which I think these are built in America. Well, yeah, we've got a bunch of Tacomas to explore over there, so we're gonna get over there in a minute as soon as I check out this GR86 real quick. Believe me when I say this, if I had the money, oh, new Camry just pulled up. If I had the money for this car, I would do it in a heartbeat. 36,000. Oh, this one's a premium, but got a markup of $2,000, almost 38,000. Not bad. If I had the money, I totally would, but it's just, problem is that my bank account said no. Even though these are built in Mexico, the tariff prices have not hit these yet. $54,414 for a TRD Sport 4x4 long bed, whatever it is, options. I mean, it sounds about right. So apologies that it's very loud in here because there's a lot of people, but yeah, the tariffs have not hit these Tacomas yet, which is very, very surprising considering that these are built in Mexico. But I love this paint job. Look at it. Oh, this is such a nice truck. I can't afford it, clearly. So, yeah, we're going to go on to the next dealership. And while this is very off topic, but it's quite sad that this brand new Land Cruiser already ended up on this lot as a used vehicle. Whoa, who would have figured? $69,000. No tariffs on this one, but it does have a dealer warranty. So that is a steal. Considering, I mean, well, it's not really worth $69,000 in my opinion because it has a 4-cylinder, but I love these cars though. If I had the money, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Also, it's got the iForce Max hybrid system on it, so that's probably why it's so expensive, but again, not really worth the money. So yeah, this one doesn't have a tariff price. We're gonna basically go through this whole line. This one doesn't have a tariff price. This one doesn't have a tariff price. I already know. I'm not even going to check the rest of the two. They're over there. So tariffs have not hit the Tacomas yet. So that's good. So if you're in the market for a Tacoma, now is your time because this will not look like this anytime longer. Also, it's got blue trim. That is definitely... Wait, does it have a manual though? That's the question. Nope, it's automatic. Well, that's unfortunate. But get these while you can because once the tariffs go up, then... you're kind of screwed paying $60,000 for a little tiny truck the size of a RAV4. It's a little bit loud in here, but if you see this one's built in America, but look at this bullshit. See that? And there's a $4,000 market adjustment for a K4. So it makes no logical sense to me. We've got several cars in here, so we're going to check them all out. This one was very helpful for us. K5 front-wheel drive. Country of origin, Korea. I like how they specify that, but here we have a $4,000 market adjustment, all for a grand total of $41,890. So these GTs, though, are really nice. Come in here. You've got this interior. Oh, I love this song, but no, you got the green accents, and then what's even better is that you've got green brake calipers. Like the EV6 GTs. Let me just pop the hood real quick so we can see that turbocharged engine. I need to be very fast before they copyright strike me, but this one's a turbocharged Smart Stream G 2-something liter. It's front wheel drive. Easiest air filters to replace ever, I will say that, as a mechanic myself. Looks nice, but in my opinion, it's not worth the price of a used M340i. So we're just gonna close this and continue on with the search. These Nero EVs have been struggling to sell, so I managed to find myself a manager special. What's so special about this Nero? Well, I'm about to find... I literally have no idea what's going on. The final price is $33,735. Yeah, anyways. Also, I didn't notice, but these have wheels, different type of wheels, motive. I didn't know this was like an accessory or an option, but it does say wheels on there. So that's what I was curious about. That's very weird. Will I be able to get back here? I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think I should leave before I get kicked out, but I don't know. We're not sure. Tariff prices have definitely hit Kia though, and it's not looking too good. Gotta love this place, man. As soon as it's sunny out, it starts raining. So now we're at our local Ford dealer, which, oh, window sticker, $34,845, and there is no tariff considering this entire truck is built in Canada. Wait, I don't think it specifies where everything's assembled at, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So this is like a special 50th anniversary, 60th anniversary Mustang, my bad. $65,000, and I think there is something on the other side that I just saw. Retail bumper quality label. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, here we go. For vehicles in this car line, unit whatever, U.S. Canadian parts content 41%, major sources of foreign parts content from Mexico 22%. So they're now final assembly plant, Flat Rock, Michigan. So now they are specifying where everything is built, and I can't imagine this is just to warn customers what they're in for, because I'm not sure what this means, but they're at least specifying where everything is built, so that's pretty nice. So here we've got two of Ford's new street trucks, the Maverick L Lobo, or Lobo, says right there. And I guess these are like brand new, fresh from whatever. Look at how much space you've got right there. I don't know where the turbo's at, but apparently they call this a street truck, which I like the interior, don't get me wrong, but it's not like what a street truck used to be, in my opinion. Oh, I just nearly missed the window sticker. See, final assembly point, Hermosillo, Mexico. So, parts mainly made in Mexico, cover 60%. So, if we go on the other side, I bet you, I can't imagine there is a window sticker. $42,000, but there's no tariff price yet. And I just got talked to by a saleswoman. She says that the prices are going to hit their lots in a month. So if you want a Maverick Lobo, come get one while you can, because they've got two here, and well, the prices haven't hit yet. So we're just going to hope that, you know, they can get some of these off their lots, because they have lots of them, before the prices go up. So here we are at the Dodge dealer. I know nobody cares about these. This is what everybody probably wants to see. 2023 Demon 170. It says on the window sticker it is a 23. Look at this. A bunch of weights. Ow, I shocked myself. A bunch of weights on here. Apparently this is pre-owned, and they are asking $215,000 for it. Would not pay that much, but it's pretty nice though. You can also see it's been collecting dust. It says alcohol injected right there, if you could see that. And I think it does have the vent. Very nice. It still has the plastic bumper guard protectors on there, which I believe everyone should take off as soon as they get it. And I don't see how they don't see that it says to be removed by dealer. I don't see how they don't see this part right here. This is not actually part of the car, but be my guest. And if I remember correctly, these Wagoneer S's are built in Mexico, 67. And I'm not seeing anything where it says that there's any markups. There's no other stickers in here. But yeah, apparently this is Jeep's most powerful car ever, which, to be fair, or their most powerful Wagoneer. And to be fair, it is definitely not worth its asking price, considering that the braking is kind of dangerous, but I don't know. There's been multiple complaints about these. Also, look at this spoiler. I can like fit my whole arm through there. Like, that's a spoiler. I'm not sure if that increases range, but I'm not sure. We have this Pacifica Pinnacle. So this is a top tier model plug-in hybrid, asking $61,480. It doesn't really look like this dealer has been hit by tariffs at all, but there is something special back there, which we're going to check out here in a second. So yes, for all my Jeep enthusiasts watching, this is a 25 Wrangler 392 Final Edition. That's the base price, but they're asking $101,000 for it, which I don't really understand Jeep's logic behind this. I mean, to be fair, sure, the bronze accents are nice. You've got the 392 under there with the gold accents, the wheels. See, it says right there, Final Edition. You can feel the graphic right there, Jeep. You know, I don't really understand why they think this is a good idea. $101,000 is pretty outrageous, especially for a Jeep Wrangler. Because to be fair, not even most people pay $60,000 for a Jeep Wrangler. So it makes sense why they're not selling. Because to be fair, it's $100,000. It doesn't matter if it's a Final Edition or not. No one's paying $100,000 for a Jeep Wrangler. That's just the harsh truth. Also, if we come back right here, it has all of your information. 6.4 Hemi V8, 470 horsepower. You've got the engine diagram. I don't understand why they didn't make a single cab version of this truck. Also, this one has no bed liner. You've got to have balls of steel to option your truck without bed liner. No tariff price on this one though. Also, look at this. That is diabolical, because I bet you there's a huge markup somewhere that I just can't find. Like, the sticker has got to be somewhere. Also, these seats feel really nice. It feels really high quality. But, I don't know. $61,000 for a minivan. That is just outrageous. And I don't know why the doors don't go out on their own like they should, or that I'm just stupid and I just couldn't figure it out. Now this is beautiful. Look at that. 345 Final Edition Hemi Durango, and it has forged carbon. But what's even better is that under the hood you've got the OG Hemi. Just look at that. Beautiful. Also, it's not a Final Edition, forgive me, but it is a 20th anniversary edition for $68,000 when the base price is $54,000. Let that sink in. Also, I noticed that the paint here is already cracking. So I don't know why the paint's cracking, probably because it clamps into there, but yeah, I've never really seen that before on a brand new car. And the hood's really hard to shut. Okay, I'm at the Chevy dealer. I low-key kind of got distracted, but look at the ZL1 Camaro. Everything just right there has a ZTK. So the owner or whoever kicked me out because I was filming inside the ZL1, but we do have some Silverados, and technically I'm not inside, so they can't really kick me off their lot. I mean, they can kick me off their lot, but I'm not being disruptive. However, oh, here we go. Perfect victim right here. It says Mexico, final assembly in Mexico. The price is $47,420, and from my understanding, there is no markup and or tariff adjustment price. Oh, look at this. We got a car, the engine's made in Korea, and the transmission's made in Mexico. That is two combinations of things that I thought I would never see. $29,000, so there's no tariff price on this yet, and yes, this one is locked. Got a Silverado. I wonder if these Tahoes, I bet you these were solely built here in America. Yep. USA, USA, USA. So no tariff prices on these. Final price $76,100. And you've got Silverados as far as the eye can see. However, I'm not seeing any tariff prices. Let me try my luck with this Equinox EV, wherever the window sticker's at. Oh, yep. Perfect. Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. This thing is clearly, let's see, 6,000. So nope, no tariff prices on this one that I'm seeing, although final price is 52,000. With the tint, I could barely see. I apologize for that. And I don't remember if any of these Traverses or even the Equinoxes were built in Mexico. So $33,000, $35,000. Mexico, Mexico. So this car is built in Mexico, but no tariff price. No window sticker on this Traverse. So yeah, we're gonna go over to Cadillac and GMC and see what kind of other stuff they got, because I can't imagine most of their cars are built in Mexico. Also, because I'm not allowed to film in there, look at that Corvette. It's purple with the carbon stripes. I got pictures, so I'll put them on screen. But I wasn't able to film the car, sadly. And they had that ZL1, which I'll also put on screen. Out of every used lot, I have never seen a decom police car Caprice with the 6-liter V8. I bet it's got the 6.7 or the 6.0, whichever one. This thing is sick. I didn't think I'd see one of these today, let alone on a Chevy lot. I totally forgot they had one of these. Wherever the window sticker is at. I am literally in enemy territory right now because they kicked me out of the showroom earlier. $96,000. So there's no tariff price on this, and it does not tell me where everything was built. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just risk it. Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. Final price $54,000. So there's no tariff adjusted price on these ones. Can't imagine it's the same one with this base Blazer. Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. 57. Jeez, 57 for this. I'm sorry, but realistically, who's gonna pay that much for one of these? So I've been here for a good minute, and you see all these Foresters have not been hit with tariff prices. Neither have these Imprezas, because their engines and transmissions are built in Japan. So 80% of their parts are built in Japan, and yet there is no tariff price on these yet. And I'm not going to go through all of these because they are pretty much the same. This one, I like the silver on this one. These Crosstreks, of course, you know, pretty basic sport Crosstreks. Of course, they're locked, so I can't actually see inside of them. But yeah, other than that, no tariff prices here yet. So really the only places that have been affected are like Toyota and stuff like that. So it's only a matter of time until it actually happens here. So the funny thing is, most of these places here where I'm at haven't even been hit with tariffs. Like, look at this. This truck has engine and... Never mind. It's a different car that I'm thinking of. Something built in Mexico. Something built in Mexico. I think it's this. I think the engine and transmission are from Mexico, right? Yep. So this car is, in fact, finally assembled in Mexico. There's no tariff prices. So most dealers around here have been hit, but then a lot of them haven't. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that.